What is up, team? Welcome back to Werkd and welcome back to day 7 of the Buff program. We have a full body workout on the books for today. Let's hop into a nice warm up and walk us through that first circuit. We're going 10 overhead squats, hands overhead in a Y position. Nice and slow down, drive back up, 10 reps. Then we're going 10 toe touches, feet closer together, push those hips back, loosen up those hamstrings, glutes a little bit. I know my legs are feeling it after yesterday. Now we're going reverse lunge and rotate towards that forward knee with a 3-second little hold. 3 each side. Then we're gonna do an inchworm with a push-up and a rotation. So you're gonna walk out on your hands, full push-up, right foot to the outside, rotate up. Hold for a second, left leg. We're going 3 times through it. Then we're going high toe touch, 5 each side. Little step back, reach. Five each side. Then we're going 10 internal, external overhead reaches. Rotate those elbows down, rotate up. Then 10 big arm circles forward, 10 in reverse, 10 crosses. And let's get into this first circuit here. All right, team. So first circuit up today, we have 2 movements we're working our way through. Each movement we're doing for 60 seconds. We have a 30-second break in between the 2 movements and a 45-second rest between rounds, and we're going 3 rounds through it. Our first move is a double dumbbell clean to a single press. So we're gonna alternate the press every time. So a clean is feet are narrower than a squat stance, about shoulder width. Shoulder blades back and together, your arms stay straight. Hips go back, knees bend, dumbbells get below the knees, and you're gonna explode, catch on the shoulder, press with one arm, back down, reset. So it looks like this again. Dumbbells stay close, bend the knees, pop both, catch them so that the dumbbell's resting on the edge of your shoulder. Abs nice and tight, spine vertical, lock out, and we're gonna alternate every time on the arms. When you're pressing that one arm overhead, try to keep your spine vertical. You don't want to push the hips over. We want to just drive straight up and lock out. That's our first move. If you don't feel comfortable with the clean, because it's a powerful movement out of the deadlift position, you can do a deadlift, and then you could curl and press as a modification. Your limiting factor on that one is going to be the amount that you can press overhead. So you really want to go as heavy as you can on the press, because that's the limiting factor. And you should be able to clean that because you're using a lot of muscle groups at one time. That's our first move. Second move is death rolls. So we're gonna be down in our bear position, which is hands underneath your shoulders, knees off the ground. We're gonna kick the leg through, leg lands straight on the mat, lie back, full crunch, hands go back to the front, back to your bear, and you're going through the other side. Back to center. Give yourself some space to kick that leg through. You can kind of move your feet back if you need more space to kick it through. Go into a full sit-up. You can also leave the sit-up out if you want to make it a little bit easier. Those are our 2 movements, team. Any questions? We good? Let's do it. We got a 10-second countdown. I'm gonna go 30s on my clean to press. And obviously body weight on the death roll. 5 seconds, team. 60 seconds of these, a longer interval, so take your time and pace yourself. And work. Hips back, clean, press, reset. Use those legs to drive those clean up. Seconds. Two, one, rest. 30 seconds, team. Death rolls. Try to take the momentum out of the sit-up on this. When you go back fully, think about engaging the abs and sitting you up. Plant those hands and get right back to the center. Five seconds. 2, 1, and work. Body should land in a straight line every time. Come on, 12 seconds. 5, 3, 1, and rest. 45 seconds rest, team. Hop up, walk it off, no sitting down. Let's get ready to work. We're going the same thing. Cleans, if you can up the weight, do it. I'm gonna try to jump up to a 40 here. The alternating press makes it a little bit easier because your other arm gets to rest for a little while. It's really gonna be what you can press and also clean, obviously, but the press is probably the limiting factor for most of you. 10 seconds, team. We're back to cleans. Alternating presses in 5. Oh, that's 30s. 2, 1. Let's work. Take your time. Reset. Use those legs. Explode, catch, press. Come on. 4, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. 30 seconds, team. Ooh. That's a little bit of grip strength too if you're using heavier weights. Death rolls coming up. Ten seconds, team. Start setting up. 3, 2, 1, and work. Kick, full sit up. Let that head tap the ground. Just sit the butt down if you want a modification. Forty seconds. Come on, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. Woo. One more round through, team. Push yourself here a little bit on those clean and presses if you can. Jump up by a 2.5, a 5, whatever you can do. I'm sticking with the 40s. That was tough. Grip starts to go. Trying to hang on to those things the whole time. "15 seconds, team. Nice deep rest, walk it off. Let that heart rate drop. Take your time on these, quality always over quantity. 4, 3, 1, and work. Hips back, pop, press. Brace those abs on the down part. Explode through the legs and hips. "20 seconds, come on. "15. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. 30 seconds, team. Last set of death rolls. Come on. Let's try to pick up the pace on these a little bit. Push it. 7, 3, 1, and work. Kick, full sit up. Brace those abs. Control it on the way down too. It's not about speed. We are trying to move quick, but with control. Come on. 15. 10. 2, 1. Rest, team. 3 minutes on the clock. Let's recover. All right, so next circuit up. If you have a bench, You can use it. If you don't, I'll give you a modification for it. We got the same time domains. 60 seconds work, 30 seconds rest, 2 moves, 45 seconds of rest between rounds. Our first movement, we're doing an alternating step up. So, you're gonna have 2 dumbbells in your hand. You're gonna plate the right foot up there, you're gonna come up. We're gonna switch feet at the top and come back down. So, this is different than we've done in the past. I think it's gonna make us get more reps in per minute though. So, you alternate feet at the top. Always trying to drive through the front leg and not jump off the back leg on the ground. Shift weight forward, push, switch, down on the opposite leg. That's our first 60 seconds. If you don't have a bench, you can do a forward lunge, like so, alternating every rep. From there, we're going into bear crawls, lateral for 60 seconds. This is gonna be fun. So we're back in our bear position, which is hands right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips with an inch off of the ground. So like so. Here, just push the floor away, abs tight, lift those knees up. And now we're gonna walk sideways. So you're here, opposite hand, opposite foot. Move at the same time. You don't need a ton of space for this. Just go back and forth. If you can't figure out how to move laterally, it takes a little coordination sideways. You could always do forward and backwards, or just go forward, spin around, come back forward. Those are our 2 movements, team. We got 60 seconds each, 45 seconds rest between rounds. Any questions? We good? I'm gonna try to hang on without straps on these step-ups, but grip can become a factor, so if you have straps and your grip starts to fail, use the straps. I'm gonna try to stay without the straps for the first round, and I'm gonna go with 40s. I'll see how it goes. We don't ever want the grip to be our limiting factor when we're building our legs. So if you're finding your grip failing, pick up a cheap pair of straps, 20 bucks on Amazon or something. I can send you the link if you'd like. But if you can hang on there and build your grip strength, that's good too. 15 seconds, team. Let's get ready to work. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, and work. Up, switch at the top. Nice and controlled back down to the ground. Feel that leg work. Come on. Keep working. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. Lateral bear crawls. Yeah, definitely working the grip. "12 seconds, team. Side to side on these bear crawls. Elbows stay locked out. Modify to forward or backwards if you need to. 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds, team. Short breaks if you need them. Take your time on this. It's not about speed. You want to feel those the core activating, legs, arms. Keep the elbows locked out. If you need to come down for a second, reset, take a break. We're halfway through it. 15, team. Come on, 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. 45, team. Two more rounds through. Oh, I got the heart rate up. "20 seconds, team. We're back to alternating step ups or forward lunges, depending on what you got available to you. All right, 6 seconds. Get ready to pick them up and get to work. Let's go. 3, 1, and work. Drive up. Slow. Come on. Hang in there, 10 seconds. Two, 1, rest. Woo. Lateral bear crawls in 15. Come on. Let's work, team. Try to take as little rest as you can, as short as rest as you can. I'm basically coming down, let my knees hit the ground for a second on these. Deep breath, right back into it. 2, 1. Let's work. "30 seconds, team. Come on, 8. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Oh, that's rough. That minute gets you good. How you guys doing? Having fun yet? There we go. Saw a few thumbs up out there. Another one, all right. One more round, team. Nice 3-minute rest coming up. I believe we have 2 more circuits after this. Deep breath. Let's get ready for those step ups or forward lunges in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Plant that foot, drive. Switch at the top. Come on, 15 seconds. Hang in there. Ha. 3, 1, rest. 30 seconds. Last set of lateral bear crawls. Eight seconds, team. Let's set up. You're ready to work. 3, 1, and work. Stay low. Keep those hips and knees down. Knees should be an inch or two off the ground.
street into the heat of the night. Yeah, alright, do it again. You should have seen it come.
25. Ten, 6, 2, 1, rest. 3 minutes rest, team. Woo! Let's recover. We got one more circuit like that, and then a short circuit to finish off. Same concept this round, this circuit. 60 seconds, 2 movements, 30 between each movement, 45 between rounds. I'm breaking everything in here today. If you have a bench, keep it out. We're starting off the first 60 seconds with dumbbell pullovers. So because of the longer interval, you might want to go a little bit lighter. You can also do this on the floor if you don't have a bench. So you just lay flat on your floor and you'll get as much range of motion as you can. You can also lay on the edge of your bed. Hand comes overhead. Just if you're using a heavy weight, that can be a bit dangerous. I don't want you to pull it off. I don't want it to pull you off of your bed. But if you have a bench, you're gonna sit, triangle grip, keep a slight bend in the elbow, come back, you feel a nice stretch, get it right overhead, and then pull back up and lock out the arms to the top. So here, pull, lock out. Slight bend, pull. Not to be confused with the skull crusher. You're not bending the elbows and locking out. It's the shoulders moving with a slight bend, and then you lock out at the top to really squeeze the chest. If you can, and you're doing it on the floor, you can turn the dumbbell sideways and hold it sideways to get a little bit more range of motion, depending on what kind of dumbbell you're using and what you have. You can also use a band and hook it up to something low behind you and do the same exact thing. So a couple options there on this one. Second movement is a banded lateral walk. So grab your booty bands if you have them. This guy. If you don't have one of these, you can just hold a dumbbell goblet style, stay in the squatted position. You're gonna walk laterally back and forth. But if you do have a band, you're gonna throw it on. And for 1 minute, you're gonna get it right above the knees, right above that kneecap. You're gonna get in an athletic stance. That means your hips are back, your knees are bent, chest is about a little higher than 45 degrees. You're gonna reach and walk. You can have your toe pointed slightly out, and you're gonna resist on this leg and reach with that leg. And then the same thing when you come back. Don't let the feet come too close together because that takes all the tension off. So you wanna keep a good distance between them, maybe about that far, shoulder width, the whole time. Any questions, team? Those are our 2 moves. Let's do it. Pullovers in 15 seconds. Let's get ready to work. I'm gonna go with a 30-pounder to start, and then maybe go up next round. See how it feels. In 5, or 3, 1, and work. Come on. Three, 2, 1, rest. 30 seconds, team. Grab your band or your dumbbell if you don't have a band. This band, you should feel in these glutes, they should be on fire by the end of it. Not, well, probably not even the end, halfway through. They'll be screaming on the sides here. Let's get ready, team. 6 seconds. 2, 1, and work. Stay low. Reach with the knee and not the foot. Sam, feet are coming too close together. Keep those feet apart when you come. Yeah, it's strong band, okay. I'm just saying, resist. Don't let those knees buckle. You don't want this happening. Give Steve the heavy band. Come on, team. Woo! Come on. Stay with it. Stay leaned over. Don't get too tall here on me. Hips back. 10. Oh. Short breaks if you need it. Try to get right back into it. 2, 1, rest. Oh. 40 seconds, team. We're back to the top. I'm gonna jump up my weight a little on the pullovers. My 30 was a little light, felt good. Pushing myself a little bit. I urge you to do the same, team. One of these dumbbells is getting loose. Scare me a little bit. Whew. 15 seconds, team. Start setting up. That 45 goes by fast. My glutes are still aching. Let's get ready. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and work. Keep those abs turned on. I like to squeeze the bench with my legs if you're on a bench. Try to keep the low back on the bench. Come on. Two, 1, rest. Woo. Get that band ready, team. Right above the knees. Get that 45-degree, hips back, low back is flat. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Back. You guys with dumbbells, you probably don't get the same effect. There's probably a little bit more all legs, quads, because of the angular resistance, but still working those legs and glutes, working in the frontal plane. Whew. Come on, hang in there. Oh. Stay low, don't let those feet come together. Come on. 5, 2, 1, rest. We got one more round, team, come on. Finish strong. Walk it off until then. Seconds. And then we got one more really short circuit. This was a nice, this glute walk was a great activation for the exercise we're gonna do in the last circuit. 6 seconds, team. Get your pullover ready. 3, 1, and work. 1 minute left.
But somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. Rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why. This ain't
2, 1,
the smoke in the mirrors, our memories
and rest.
Woo. Like a river rushing way up above. This ain't no sugar-coated love.
All right, team, last set, banded walks. Get it. Push through that burn on this one. 3, 2, and work.
I stay in bed. I still got the feeling that you're next to me. Stuck in my head when lights go off. You're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you.
Come on, 20 seconds.
Show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know
10,
if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight.
4,
The world
2,
just disappears
1.
in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why.
Rest, team. 3 minutes on the clock. We're probably not going to use the whole thing, though. I don't got much to talk about. We're doing one exercise here. All right, team. We have, as our final exercise of the day, dumbbell or kettlebell swings for 40 seconds. So we did these in our last program. People like them, so I kept them in there for this week. So if you have 2 dumbbells, you can do it with 2 dumbbells at your side. There's a little different variation. So my feet are gonna be pretty close together, about here. I'm gonna keep my shoulder blades back and together, swing the dumbbells forward, hips go back, and then I lock out at the top, squeezing the butt and the glutes. So at the top of the movement, I'm basically set in a plank. Body's in a straight line, my butt is squeezed, my legs are locked out, my abs are turned on. I'm here. I don't wanna be here. Here, not here. So if you have the dumbbells, start here, you swing a little bit, hips go back like a deadlift, arms are along for the ride. You're just locking out at the top, arms are soft, you are not moving this with your arms, it's your hips and your legs doing the work. If you don't feel comfortable with an explosive variation, you can just do 40 seconds of deadlifts with 2 dumbbells. The kettlebell swing or the dumbbell swing is an advanced version of the deadlift. So again, if you're not comfortable with the deadlift, go light, work your way into a deadlift, which is the same thing, just without explosiveness. So I'm just gonna keep the dumbbells close to my body and stand up. Shoulder blades back in together. Hips back, stand up. If you have a kettlebell, this is probably the most comfortable with the kettlebell, but I understand probably a lot of you don't have it. If you do though, you're gonna start out with the kettlebell out in front of you, drop the butt, tilt it on its side, shoulders down and back, and it's going in between your legs. Kettlebell always stays above the knee. So if you find the kettlebell getting down here, or even on the dumbbell swings, if you find the dumbbells getting down below your knees, you're bending over too much. We want those hands right above the knees, hips going back and exploding. Same thing with the kettlebell. We're keeping it, it's going tight in the groin, and then we're locking out the same at the top. Any questions, team? We're going 40 seconds on, 30 seconds of rest, 3 sets. I'm gonna go with a 55-pound kettlebell. Pick a weight that you're comfortable with. If this is new to you, start very light. And just think about those arms are being pushed by your hips and legs. You should feel it here. 5 seconds, team. 3, 1, and work, 40 seconds. Lock out the knees, squeeze the butt and abs at the top. Fifteen. Two, 1, and rest, team. Whew. 30 seconds and we're doing it again. 3 sets. If you find your low back starting to hurt or form giving out, set it down for a second, reset your grip, and get back to work. 5 seconds, team. 2, 1, and work. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. One more, team, and we're done for the day. Walk it off. Ten. Woo, heart rate's up there. 4, 1 more, 2, 1, and work. Abs tight. 20. 7. 3, 1, and rest. Woo! Awesome work, team. Day 7 of the buff program in the books. We'll be back tomorrow with an upper body workout. Thank you guys for joining in. I will see you tomorrow because there's no rest day on Wednesday this week. We are Monday through Friday this week, Saturday and Sunday rest days. Nice work, Oliver. Thank you, guys. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.